Good morning, 8th grade. Hope you had a great weekend. I hope you are ready for another week. That's where we're ready to start. I am ready to go to lesson 12. And you will need to read that first page in lesson 12. It requires a lot of reading, but I'm making a deal with you. If you read that first page, I'll help you with problem 1 and problem 3. Now, if you don't read that first page, I won't help you. You gotta stop right now. So get back here, read that first page. You should actually read page 47. It starts there on the bottom, 48, and 49. Now, do you know what I'm doing to the 9th and 10th graders? I'm telling them that they have to go through and work out those examples. It's one thing to just blah, 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 read it. There's another thing though, if you work out those problems, you can see exactly what to do next. And I'll make you a deal. If you work out those problems, are you ready? If you work out those problems, I will allow you to skip 5 of the B's, okay? In your lesson, you can go through, and if any part has a B part, you can skip it. Now you have to start on page 50 there. We remember all the way over to 52. Yeah, and 50 through, no, 52, there's a couple problems. There's no B on 52. But you can skip 5 B's. Now you have to work out the problems in the lesson, okay? I want to see you work those out. So you shall show them on your paper. You shall show that work on your paper. I worked out the story problems. It'd be 1, 2, 3 story problems. And don't just copy down, see how they did it, and then just write it over on your paper. And to figure, if you do that first, it's going to make today's lesson so much easier. Now let me back up here and tell you what we're doing. We are talking about right triangles. Okay? A way to name them, we talk about, you've been getting degrees and all like that. This little box means a 90 degree. And what we are doing with the sine, the cosine, and the tangent all must be done with a right triangle. If you get a triangle that looks like this, it won't work. Or if you get a triangle that's skinny like that, and it's not a right triangle, it will not work. Okay? So these measurements and things all have to go with the right triangle. Hypotenuse. Okay, let's just review. Brush this up. That long side, the hypotenuse. And then you have a short leg, a long leg and a short leg. And then you have opposite side, and adjacent side. Now that varies depending on where the angle is. Okay, are you with me here? I got this example, and I have got the angle here, and so that tells me that the opposite side is way over here. Okay? That means when it talks about the adjacent side, that's right beside the angle. That would be here, the bottom. Okay? The adjacent side, let me see how to say this. Yeah, the adjacent side will always touch your angle symbol, and the opposite side is away. Now you've learned how to put these in order to find them and to use your chart. You again will use your chart on page 62. So don't be afraid to turn back to that chart on page 62 to get information. Okay? Now, let me see how to start. Yeah, I'm going to just start with number 1. Since you promised to do to work those other problems, then I'll do number 1 for you and number 3. Okay, start out. A, non-information. Okay, this is the triangle that we have. If you look in your book, it's just exactly like that. Or, no, it's neater than mine. Okay, the non-information, we have the length of and the sides, 2 lengths. And we have the length of the opposite leg and the adjacent leg. I guess you can put them either way you want, doesn't matter. And the desired information is B, desired information, the blank for the marked angle. Okay, what do we want for the marked angle? Well, if I have the opposite leg and I have the adjacent leg, that means I want the tangent. Is that right? Sure. B's answer is tangent. Now you set up the formula, it says. So the next thing is set up the formula. You want to put tangent. I'm going to put 10. I'm going to abbreviate it. And the formula is, which one do I put on top? Which one do I put on the bottom? It's opposite leg and adjacent leg. So which one should you put on top? My, you're slow this morning. Is this Monday morning? You must be sleeping. Can't hear. Are you awake? Good morning. Yeah, there you woke up. Oh, yes, opposite. Thank you, so-and-so. Opposite leg is on top. Now, who can tell me what to put on the bottom? What? Duh, all of you know that. Hey, I don't know if that's spelled right, but it's close enough. Adjacent. Okay. So, if you work that right over, the opposite leg is the 18, and the adjacent leg is the 20. Got that? Is anything hard about this? No, it's fun. Now, if you get it wrong, if you don't set it up right, you're in trouble. Now, let me see. Let's see what's next. It says substitute and solve. Okay, so here we go. 18, and so that means I have to divide 18 into 20, 18 into 20, and then I have to, whoa, that ain't right. Hey, why didn't you catch me? It's Monday morning. I'm sleepy this morning, yeah. I've got to divide 20 into 18. And that comes up to 900 point. I just quickly did that there for you. Now I'll have to go to page, what did I tell you? Page 67. I turn over to page 67. My tangent is 900. Is that right? Are you with me yet how I got this? I wanted the tangent. I had the opposite, and this was supposed to equal the tangent. And I figured this, and it's 900. So I will look in the tangent column. You got it? Tangent column. Tangent column to 900. I'm in the middle column. I'm going down through there. Whoa! Found it. 900. Now I cross all the way over to see what's the degree. Anybody? Hurry. You guys are sleepy this morning. I can't believe it. Were you out late last night? Well, you were supposed to stay at home. I'll tell you. I'm going to have to call your moms and your dads. You're supposed to stay at home. You're not supposed to go out. Can someone tell me a degree? Quick. This is what's making my gray hair and my beard. This is making my gray hair. I'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you, since nobody's talking, and this is so quiet in this room, you wouldn't believe it. I don't even think I got any students in here that's so quiet. 42 degrees. That's your answer for number E. That's what you were wanting. You were wanting me to say it. All right. Well, I'll let you do B. Or no, number 2. Number 2, you're going to do the same thing. And you're going to find the measurement to the nearest whole degree, it says. And so if I'll give you a little hint, it's just like this problem here I done. Now let's go to number 3. Okay, use a chart on page 67 to find the missing link to the nearest tenth. Now get that? Now some of you didn't get that tenth on test. I underlined it and I didn't cross it wrong out, but the first answer on your test, or was it quiz last time, it was supposed to be rounded and you guys didn't get it right. And I should have counted some wrong. But now today, be sure on number 3 to get it to the nearest tenth. I'll ask you if I don't forget it. And when we check. So we're not starting out. The known information, okay, we're looking at this other one. It's going to be different than this one. So let's erase this stuff here. And let's see, the triangle's even setting up different. And it should be setting up like this. And we got our box down here. Those are 90 degrees. What's else I need to know? The hypotenuse is 20 and the degrees is 48. The degrees is in the top. It's 48. And the hypotenuse is 20 feet, I guess. I don't know if it's 20 feet or what. Doesn't say, it's just 20. Okay, and that's the degrees right here, 48. I'll put a degree there. Ready to start. Known information is the length of the blank, and the number of degrees are the marked angle. Okay? We only have one angle, and we know the degrees. So, which one is named? Which angle is named? That'll be our answer. What's this long angle? Here's the legs. Anybody? Oh, it's a quiet bunch. Hypotenuse, yes, thank you. Hypotenuse. Now, we are ready for B. The desired information is what is the length of the blank side. Okay. We're wanting to know, it's got the question mark over here. What is this side called? I'm glad I erased that other one because I had written on there. So it's the side that touches, that the angle touches. What's that called? Yeah, that's an easy one. Adjacent, you're right. So that's the answer for B, is adjacent side. Okay. The cosine for 48 degrees from the chart is, I have no idea. Well, here we go. What page was that chart on? Who knows? 67. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. You're waking up. You're getting better. 67. On page 67, I want to know which one to tell me. Cosine. Yeah, for 48 degrees. Okay, 48 degrees is in the center column. So I come down the center column to 48 degrees, and then I go over to cosine. First is a sin number, and the cosine is 0. What? Huh. Half of you didn't look it up. That's why you don't know. The other half that got your hand up, tell me the answer. 0.699. Thank you. The rest of you, be sure to look that up, because you think I'm going to write it on the board. I shouldn't, but 0.699. Oh, wait a minute. Ha ha, copy that and you're wrong. Got you that time. I even wrote it down wrong. 669. Now, set up the formula. Are you ready? We want the cosine, is what we're trying to find. And when you write the cosine, cosine, why did I say sin? There, I caught myself. You weren't here to correct me, that's the problem. When you put the cosine, which number do you put on top? Which number do you put on the bottom? Well, the hypotenuse you put on top. Oh, bottom, sorry. The hypotenuse goes on the bottom. What other one is it? Oh, adjacent, you're right. ADJ. That looks almost like an adjective. No, it's not, it's adjacent. So this is the one we want. We got this one, we got this one, and we know that it is 699. Now, who can tell me the next step? Do you have to do that? No, set up the formula. Okay, I set up the formula. Now substitute the formula. Okay, what you have to do to substitute the formula, you have to bring this here over here and put in here. So we substituted, and we got this 0.669. Did I copy that one right? I didn't the other time, no. Okay, and then we also have some information here, and the information that we have is 20. Okay, the hypotenuse is 20. 20 degrees, 20 inches, no, 20 inches, 20 feet, 20 yards, I don't know what it is, 20 something, 20 miles maybe, I don't know. How do you find the adjacent? Not hard. I mean, matter of fact, it's very easy. You multiply 20 times this here, and so if you would really set it up in a, maybe another way to, in a proportion, was you could put a 1 underneath there, and so you multiply across the corner and divide it by 1. You don't have to do all that if you don't want to. You multiply 20 times 669, and that is 0.669, and you multiply that times 20. Woo! Well, I've got a headache. I guess this is about the end of the class. You've got a calculator, and you use it to find number F's answer. Have a good day. See you later.